What's up, everybody? Welcome to fall. I am so freaking happy about fall and about how we have 13 weeks until Christmas. And I have another unboxing. Only this time, it's AliExpress. And before I get into it, I'd like to unbox one more thing that I forgot with my Temu package. Oh, I'm wearing my 'Tis the Season fall raglan, which is a baseball shirt. Can't really see it, but I like to show something that I forgot to unwrap, and it is a beautiful eyeball ring for Halloween, October 31st. And it goes with this eyeball necklace that I've had since I was 15 or so. Yeah, something like that. I bought it at Moody Gardens many years ago. And I'm wearing my orange ring. So I should be all set for Halloween. And I got my pumpkin earrings and everything. I just love autumn. Probably next to winter is my favorite season. But of course, winter is my absolute favorite. Okay, so what I'd like to talk about is I would like to unwrap this package from AliExpress. And without showing my address, I'd like to cut into it and see what I got from AliExpress. And they are every bit as annoying as the people from Temu, because it's a bag within a bag within a bag. Bag within a bag within a bag within a bag. Within a bag within a bag within a bag. Very annoying. So, all I can do is just use my scissors. And you see the Chinese letters. Not wanting to show any barcodes that will reveal any personal information of mine. But I have a feeling I'm going to be very happy about two of these items. And they are very well packed so that they don't get broken. And they're also sealed. But if you can see that, it is a knockoff Chelsea boy, which I already have way too many Chelsea boys. But let's see, how would I even open that? See, they're very sticky, but I can get them open. He's a knockoff Chelsea boy. You almost can't tell the difference between a Mattel version of him, you know, and they have a black-haired version, and a knockoff Chelsea girl doll. I swear I wish the dollar stores would catch on to this stuff and start creating little play sets with kids of various ages instead of just Barbies. You know, it would be so nice to actually be able to go to the Family Dollar or the Dollar General and see little dolls like this, or the slightly older kids, and perhaps a few sizes in between, you know, instead of just adult females. So yeah, two cute little Chelsea looking boy and girl dolls. And let's see what the other one is. I have a feeling I'll be even happier about another one that is probably overpackaged as well. Let's see, we're going to cut it open from the top. It's always better. Top is always better, because the item is less likely to be way up at the top. But you still gotta be careful. Well, what have we here? but a nude male body. I'm very disappointed. Let's see what else. And a gray-haired male head that looks more like a young man who's just dressing as an older man for Halloween than like an actual middle-aged man. Because most men have a lot more signs of aging or senescence by the time their hair is completely gray like this. Like, most guys do not have a full head of hair like this by the time it's that gray. And so, we'll see what he looks like. See, here's my gray-haired Barbie. She doesn't look old either. And we'll see what they look like fully clothed and put together. What's up, guys? Well, I'm back again. And here he is, all put together and dressed in blue. And she's also dressed in blue. So, I've always wanted a nice-looking gray-haired Ken and Barbie. I think I had some grandparents, but I don't know why I got rid of them. I just didn't like the real hair on the guy. You know, I much prefer painted on hair for men. So he looks, I don't know, he doesn't really look older. But, you know, for I guess for a doll that's good enough. It's just a reminder of the color that I do not want my hair to be, really ever. But it's an unfortunate color that it's becoming on the side. So yeah, for Halloween, you know, here's this witch and wizard, Barbie and Ken. I mean, I have painted a Ken with hair this color, but it just looks so nice. It's like, why? You know, why is it taken, or why have there been so few dolls, you know, especially male dolls, you know? I mean, I know women dye their hair as they get older, but I mean, come on, you know, why aren't there more male dolls with hair that color, or some combination between brown and gray? So, yep, so that's it for now as far as the unboxing. And one thing I said in my other video that I want to clarify, I said she had breast cancer in 2004, and by that I meant my mom. I did not mean my little sister. Like, I know it was ambiguous, but my mom had breast cancer in 2004, and she had radiation treatment throughout the fall of 2004. And that's what I'm saying, you know, here she was bragging at Christmas about how healthy we were, and, you know, knock on wood, we didn't have any colds, which, as I've stated before, that was a bold-faced lie, because my dad gave one to me, and I'm just now getting over a sore throat. Like, I don't know if, I'm not gonna, like, stick my tongue out and try to show it, because I know it wouldn't show up, but I was having kind of a sore throat, so I became a little bit concerned, and I really do think that it came from my dad. I think that, the vast majority of the colds that I caught, you know, once I got into the 8th grade, were from my little sister, and the few that weren't were most likely from my dad, who had given me a lot of the ones that I had before. Okay, and so like when I was an 8th grader, like, let's pretend I would have remained an only child. I would have probably had a couple of colds that year, you know. I had 4 in the 7th, so I'd have probably had maybe, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 or something like that. Who knows, maybe more. I have no idea, but I'm sure it wouldn't have been 9 without a little sister in kindergarten. And so a lot of the colds, you know, that were not from my little sister were often from my dad. And I think he's the reason why I had kind of a sore throat. And I didn't have a fever. Okay, my normal body temperature is like 96.7. So when I feel bad, it's still in the 98 range, which is considered normal. But I was a little worried, you know, my ear was feeling pressure, and I was having kind of a sore throat and sneezing more than usual. And my dad was saying that he felt like he was getting sick. And I think the fact that he leaves snot rags, like napkins that he blows his nose in, just littering the living room. Like, he just litters the whole house with those. And so, you know, what few colds are not for my sister. So you see, like when my dad separated in 2005, he basically left us with our mom. And that contributed to a decrease. That and my sister getting older and then eventually leaving the home. The first year I didn't get any colds at a single age in my life was age 27, or my 28th year. And that's because my sister went away to college and my dad had separated and later divorced my mom. So he basically left her right after she finished the chemo or the radiation treatment for her breast cancer, which was pretty low down, but to him it made sense somehow. So I only got like 2 colds, or really 1.5 when I was 21. Then 22 was a new record in that I only had 1 at age 22, and it was in March of 2006. And then 23, I think I had 3, or for sure 2.5. You know, one of them was very mild. And then from 24, I think from 24 to the present day, it was never more than 1 per year. Like 24 to now, I'm currently 40. I don't think I've ever had a year with 2 or more colds. Certainly not 2 severe ones. And I started having years with 0 as my sister left the home when she graduated and went off to college. Age 27, 30, 33, and I think 34, though I may have had a really mild one around this time at 34. So, yep, my annual cold rate decreased as the family shrunk. So I know from personal experience that as your family grows, especially with young children, so does the average number of colds. And as your family shrinks, you know, when the kids get older and they leave home, it does just the opposite, in that you don't have as many, you know, elderly people, believe it or not, have the lowest annual cold rate. And it's about what mine is, 1 or less per year. Like a cold every 12 months or more, basically. And that's about what I have, like a senior citizen. And of course, you know, young children in daycare in their first 5 years of life have the highest. So much so that the first year a child enters school or daycare, you know, like my little sister, like we didn't remember what her regular voice sounded like until school let out for kindergarten. I mean, that's how bad that year was. Like, she had so many back-to-back colds that by the time she would get over the hoarseness and the cough from one, she would be coming down with the sore throat and sneezing from another. So yeah, I'll go ahead and end this video and say I'm glad it's fall and I don't miss the days of frequent colds. And I'm hoping that I won't get one anytime soon.